Okay, I have never played Dungeons of Dredmor. I think it's roguelike. It's an older game, right? 2011. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit if I can, just so I can hear. Choose your difficulty. Elves just want to have fun. Dwarvish moderation. Going rogue because losing is fun. Probably dwarvish moderation. Permadeath should be on. Smaller floors are the same experience. I'll just leave it as it is for now. That seems fair. Choose your skills. Swords. Can you solve the riddle of steel? Unfortunately, no. Daggers, they aren't just small swords anymore. Okay, so I can get proficiency in a weapon or weapons. I'll try unarmed combat. Unarmed combat. You get combat bonuses and special attacks when engaged in foot-based. Because you're unarmed. As you attack or are yourself attacked, your berserk rage increases your fighting power. Yeah, very early in the modern roguelike scene. Evade enemy attacks, and leap about the dungeon. Armor effectively. Regain your health by killing things and drinking blood. You create golems. Flesh smithing. Math magic, oh, we're taking that all day. Viking wizardry. Magic training. Blood mage. Tap into lines of invisible force. Good eyesight. Burglary. Fungal arts. Create potions. You start the game with a fedora and are generally dashing and roguish. One day it may even get tenure. Take the most simple passives here if I can. Try a lay walker. Okay, let's give that a shot. Your name. I know, right? But it's like an Indiana Jones fedora, not a 2010s fedora. Great heroes bound. The Dark Lord Dredmor in the depths of the earth that is evil would trouble the land evermore. The foul-lit Dredmor proved most devious and patient, for he has been loosening his magical bonds. Unfortunately, this hero is you. Okay. Welcome to Dungeons of Dredmor. Please enjoy your stay. If you have not played the tutorial, we strongly encourage you to work your way through it. It contains many interesting facts. Okay, how do I do the tutorial? Oh, let's do it. Use the default key bindings and auto loot will be turned off while you're learning about the horrors that await you in the dungeon. Don't worry, you can take all your customizations with you in this day. Object of Dungeons of Dredmor is to not necessarily beat the game. Beating the game is very, very, very hard. Okay. Roguelike. WASD. Walk to the lever and flip it. Dwarfen Educational Grate has opened. The very small watery maze. Ah. Okay. The music in here is great. You get a gold star. Thanks, game. Every time you move or perform an action, you and the monster alternate taking turns. You move, then they move. Okay. Finish folk polka. Let's kill something. This little fellow here is Tutorial Diggle. Attack a monster, move next to it, click on them to attack. Beat him to a bloody pulp. Okay, that's easy enough. Skill belts. You have access to the mighty Norwegian Axonado. Click on the Axonado icon to equip it. Okay. Notice how the Axonado icon now appears in a small gold box in the bottom right of the screen. This is really hard to see even on my screen, so it must be harder for you guys. I'm gonna try to change the UI here soon, so that the in-game skills aren't so tiny. Is this game widescreen? No, it's not, because there's a map up here. Or no, it is widescreen. I mean, it's not 480p. Right-click on a square. You do your Viking ancestors proud. Okay, I'll take a look after this. Okay, it's pretty strong. Got it. Let me go back to the menu and see if I can fix the UI real quick. I need to find where options are. They have to be somewhere, right? Maybe it's in-game? Vikings... Old hat by now, hold on. Turn these down so I can hear better. Maybe it's in the launcher outside the game. Hold on. It might have been. It's a good game for midnight. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube, this is a 24-hour stream that I'm doing. Uh-oh. Wait, proper, okay. Do I want smooth scaling off? That can't be right. You can turn the resolution down. That sometimes helps. Let's put it on 720 and see if it's better. Your character's portrait. You should see a tiny box at the upper right corner of the picture. Click that box to toggle on off the UI magnification. Thank you for looking it up. Let me see if I can do it in the tutorial here. Actually, changing the resolution might be fine, but we'll see. This thing right here? Ah. Let's see. I'm gonna need to do it anyway, even at 720p. It's okay, it's a lot easier to see now, though. Look how well you're doing at killing Diggles. There's blood everywhere. Bless your little heart. Health is low. Health is from the red bar at the bottom of the screen. If your health falls to 0, you will die. This ends the game. You can wait by moving around the dungeon or by hitting space. Waits a turn. Your hero will regain health slowly. Your hero eats food. I think I didn't actually lose health because I got a critical hit there. Oh, the edges are cut off? Oh, I didn't notice that I had more skills. Alright, let me try to fix it. Oh yeah, you're right. It overscales it. Let me finish this quest and then I'll try to figure something out. Digest. I thought it was going to be in my inventory, but... I'll do it again after I fix this. So. Food, the wonder food. One more try. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, looks like nothing's cut off now. So that's better, but the text is still super tiny on stream. I could try 16:9. Old, rough around the edges, early roguelike. Early modern roguelike, I guess. 16:9 maybe? This is like around the start of the indie craze too. I guess Super Meat Boy I kind of think of as the first wildly successful indie game that like made it to, you know, Xbox Live Arcade and everything. That looks better to me. So I can see the text, and it doesn't look like the UI gets cut off at all, right? Discover the Bay of Eyes looks okay at the top, and the map looks okay. I think we're gonna go with that. It's frightening that that's almost 10 years ago. Go pick it up and eat it. That's what I missed. Dire sandwich. Go kill another Diggle. You smell like Diggle Pig. Hey. One of the fun things about Dredmor is you never know what items will do. You're encouraged to learn by experimentation, death, and starting a new game. Aqua Regia. Also known as the Alchemist's Friend. It's really more to rot your teeth if you drink it. Acid Burn. Great. Fantastic. Wait, hold on. Okay. This is your backpack. You can store items in it. Clicking the inventory button again or pressing I will close it. Drag the backpack around by clicking the top of it and dragging it to where you want to move it. That makes more sense. You don't drink it this time. That's where I thought they were going. The acid burns through your body, repelling you for this world and on to the next tutorial. Turning through the dungeon, you may encounter a variety of weapons. Many of these weapons and armor are better than what you start out with. This is upgrading your equipment whenever possible. Put it in your equipment, so you can open up the character panel by pressing C, clicking the character button. See your character's attributes and equip weapons and armor. Primary attributes and secondary attributes. Oops. Okay. Burliness, sagacity, nimbleness, cattishness, savvy, and stubborn. That's great. I love silly stats. You don't need to know what everything does. Higher numbers in the panel are better numbers. I want things to go up. Remove the iron mace from your equipment. It has served its purpose. Created this character for you. We chose swords and axes. Go see if you find something more appropriate. Okay. With the wooden sword. Okay. Okay, got it. It's a traffic code. It's a very poor help. We spent all our money for this tutorial on that iron mace you can't use. Great. This game seems pretty fun so far. Someone has surrounded himself with a body of water. Only one of you is leaving this tutorial alive. Crossbows can be used to shoot monsters from a long ways away. Look around for some bolts. I need to find a crossbow. It seems like it has the humor of something like Monkey Island, but like with a roguelike dungeon crawler. There's a dungeon crawling game that's kind of like Eye of the Beholder. It's like first person. Right-click the bolts to equip them. Okay. Target the mouse and rest. Yeah, the music is super silly. I wonder if that's by design. It's made to look older than it is for this. So I don't think the actual level music is like this. We left our crossbow in the previous tutorial. Drawn weaponry, bombs, softballs, boomerangs, shuriken operate in the same way as crossbow. The bomb has been activated by looking at the gold box at the bottom of your screen. Recommend that you get the blow to Kingdom Come. Sweet. Thermoblobby will do his best to kill you with his fiery, gooey attacks. Find protection. Open the equipment panel by clicking on the character button. Various types of monsters and spells do types of damage. You can find magical equipment and skills that will help you resist them. Find the Ring of Ash. This ring has already been burned. Fire resistance. It's not fire, conflagratory. Asbestos armor has been determined by the dwarven mountain gnomes to cause an increase in lung cancer, beard rot, and strange wounds. Okay, and absorb 2 points of damage before it starts to affect me. Okay. That's a 50% savings! We've already encountered Equorigid in a previous tutorial. Potions are more useful than that. Let's find the potion of invisibility. Place it in your belt and right-click it to drink it. An icon has appeared in the top left corner of the screen. Example of a buff. Timer in one corner of the icon. Timer goes to 0, the effect of the potion wears off. Kill the Diggle. Okay, and that's per step, which is a turn. That's interesting. It wears off when you hit a monster. Voltaic potion imbues your body with electrical energy, granting you resistance to voltaic attacks and shocking your foes with deadly lightning. Potion of healing. Sweet. Let me check the tutorial map. I think I skipped one. Yeah, I didn't actually kill that fire enemy. I think it like crit me before I could finish it off. It's still hitting me like a truck. That's really interesting. I wonder if they rebalanced the thing after making this Ring of Ash. Okay. Third time's a charm, right? Maybe. Alarm grenade protects you against crushing, slashing, and blasting damage. Okay, got it. 2 more tutorials when we play the game. Some heroes choose to fight with steel, weapons of wood, and occasionally spaghetti. Others have chosen the cerebral, sagely art of magic. Zuklit's translation. Okay. Right click on the other side of the moat. That's cool. Spells consume mana. The amount of mana consumed is highlighted in the blue mana bar. Either wait or drink booze. Go find the sewer brew and place it in your belts. Sewer brew is not a high-quality form of alcohol. Every turn you still have booze in your system, you'll regain mana at a faster rate than you would normally. Fueled by booze icon indicates how long you'll remain refreshed. As a wizard, you are weak and puny and would not survive a direct confrontation. Blow them up with your magic powers. Got it. Right on. Mages seem fun. Last tutorial. Some heroes choose to combine magic and weaponry for potent effects. These are called buffs. Power of Magic Steel spell from the school of Viking magic infuses your weapon with potent voltaic energies. Okay. Right click to cast. Active for up to 5 attacks, also consumes magic as long as it's in effect. If you run out of mana, the spell will dissolve. Nice. Hey, we did it. Alright, let's play the game. Got it. Yeah, this is very Monkey Island-y, I think. You have stolen an item. Yoink. That just happens for free. Fine Plum Brandy. Froda's Jump Discontinuity. Prototype teleportation spell is developed by Froda as part of a wizarding thesis project. A study of extraplanar momentum in the 200 GeV thaumaturging collision range. Andrew would like this game. You have stolen an item. Yoink. Roots of Tachar. Eat to slowly restore health. Okay. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Dig a leg. Hope you have a terrible day. Watch out for salmonella. Tesla's bolts. These bolts shocked the crossbowing world upon their introduction. Wand. Not to be confused with the rock wand. This looks like someone snapped off a stalactite and turned it into a wand. We have a lot of stuff to do in this game. Elven Ingot Grinder. Sent as a weapon in the war against the dwarves just never came. Who knows what good they thought it would be? Made of soy and xanthan gum for single use only. Okay. Hachimaki. This headband makes it seem like a good idea to destroy common architectural materials with your bare hands. Huh. So I wonder if it gives me a benefit to melee power. It does. The fedora gives me a lot of good stuff. It's okay. This is the worst first power up I could have gotten. Your inventory is just up all the time. That makes sense. Looks like I can fit it over here, because I think the main play area is 480p. Drink from the fountain. Sure, you feel burly. Medium burl. You are imbued with awesome strength. Sickly Diggle. It is dead. Oops. Oh, come on. You have stolen an item. Steel power seems kind of good. I don't know. Absinthe. Tinkerer parts. Gargoyle arrow trap, crude sword. barrel. Iron jalmer. Getting lots of headgear. Aged blue cheese. Grog. Dimensional key bears a mysterious legend. Property of Grimgar the Seer. Not allowed to do parties anymore. Rates reasonable. Visit your own personal pocket dimension. Huh. Okay. Oh wow, the crafting is pretty interesting. Won't stress about it just yet. Slowly restore spell points. Close this for now. Popish tunic. Linen shirt. That's strictly better. Blade trap, pickup trap. Oh, I must have just earned something for doing that. Disarm trap. Game auto saved. Is it because I took the abilities that make me good at doing those things? Where do I see my choices, my skills? Here we go. Unarmed art, math magic, ley lines, perception, burglary. Using perception lets me see those traps. Vending machine looter. No one was watching, it wasn't a crime. Cool. Reiki crossbow. Chest of Evil. You have discovered the dark artifact Fozara, the Quest of Veins. You put Fozara, the Quest of Veins in your bag. Where did I put it, though? Orange bar above your mana is XP. Okay, cool. Is that what I was earning? I don't see that where that Fozara thing went. Quest of Veins thing. Try entering the pocket dimension later. Oh, it was the axe? Oh, thank you. Pounded quite instruments, Hunkabro seal. Huh. I didn't even look at the axe, I was expecting that to be it. Thank you. Uber chest. It's locked, and I'm out of lockpicks. Bummer. Pick up trap. So that little silver metal, whenever I solve a trap, what does that do? Charges left, steel ingots. Steel ingot is a testament to the fact you'd rather be playing some other video game with a more finely honed crafting system. Hollow of Anvils. So I can keep this inventory small for now. It's an indicator of XP earned. Okay. Propaganda poster. When you walk with Dredmor, you walk with victory. May his black geometry guide us. Nice. My magic steel is always up. Kick the shit out of that diggle. Acidum salus, salty acid, not good on your potatoes. Bookshelf, hand grenade equals... Huh. Iron bomb plus steel ingot. Okay. I wonder if that actually tracks that, or I just need to know that. Let's see. I think you just have to remember it. Secret recipes. Have skill, have ingredients. Ah. I see. Oh, here it is. Secret recipes. Gotcha. Cool. I like that filter, where I can say that it's whether or not I have the ingredients for it, you know? Ground meat. Use the ingot grinder on cheese? That's funny. Mushroom. Yeah, I'm excited to find like a merchant. They give you a lot of stuff in this game. I'm impressed. Shelves. Shelves. Looks like a secret door. Is there anything I can do with it? Oh shit. I did not right click on accident. Randomly teleports you. There must be a way to save you if you get stuck. Oh shit. That was scary. You can shift left click to get items from the floor to your inventory. Thanks, Bushos, that's really convenient. So it puts it in my my belt first, maybe. Like an undead turkey. Simple wooden shield. Now, can I have a shield and still do unarmed attacks? Or do I have to have both of my hands free? Cheese. Lots of different cheeses in this game, I'm impressed. Wand of Bling. The power of Bling is not to be taken lightly. 10 charges. I generally have to try items to see what they do, right? I think I damaged her. Can use it on these blobs, maybe? Level up. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. You must learn a new skill from your skill tome to gain the full effect of your new level. Locked doors pose no impediments to your lucky pick. You see very well, especially traps and other things that would do you harm, and loot. Knowledge of the ley lines. You can occasionally tap the ethereal realm to replenish your vital energies. Intense training allows you to shove large herd animals with surprising power. Perform a special knockback attack in melee combat. I don't know if I actually want knockback. The top tier of perception is eye lasers. Hold on, can I see that? Yes, really, if you can see it, you can kill it. The greater your sight radius, the more damage you do. This game is pretty funny. I enjoy it. Becklem's diminishing calculus. Okay, so jump discontinuity is from Math Magic, but it has the 200 GeV thaumaturging collision range. Can you subtract life itself? The great Becklem discovered a way to, and it is undoing. This is a curse which greatly weakens an enemy, leaving them enfeebled. Curse of the Golden Ratio. Great math magician Zeuclid to convert the flesh of his enemies into useful gold. Zenzi Zik. Stackable effects. And that's the really good teleport skill. Curse of Curse. The curse that keeps on cursing will make an enemy sorry that they ever lived. Alright. Send an artifact to the giant, secret, scary government room full of boxes and gain experience equal to its value. Belongs in a museum. So they definitely went, like, flavor was the first choice in designing all these skills, and then mechanics were second. Which is fun for a brutal roguelike dungeon crawler. Yeah. Suddenly I remembered my Charlemagne. My armies with the rocks and the trees. The birds in the sky, it says it in the text, so it's okay. Sorry. Translation is all wrong. I love that fucking movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, Last Crusade. Slim Customer. Okay, that was a stat boost. Infuse your weapon or boot with a vile poison. Owning the skill in Adventurer Prison, you compulsively construct concealed weapons from everyday items. Use to perform secretive attacks that may not even be noticed at the targets. Advanced assassination training makes your attacks more deadly. Probably gonna end up taking the burglary stuff, we'll see. Locks an enemy to their current position. Disappear into the shadows. Steal an item the first time you enter a shop. Probably gonna do perception first, and then probably burglary next. We'll see. Seems like a good start. So I just need to find a way to get through that door to be able to claim that gold. %40 chance of success. Zork meds. Lasers are very important. Why do I have this, why do I have this magic steel spell active? I don't remember getting an item that would let me do that. It just seems to be free. Twice are the striking wild, so I assume that these items are randomly generated. Definitely use some of those traps later. Acid sprayer mine. Yeah. We'll take Cell. The Wizard Tesla. Definitely some nerds made this game, I like it. But Andrea might like it. Play as a math magician. Still can't pick that lock. Yeah, absolutely. Her and I are both nerds. The non-Euclidean fate. This uncomfortable and rusty iron square ring made for beings more angular than yourself, possibly robots. That grants nimbleness. Okay. Start dumping stuff soon if I don't find a shop. Verdant potion. Going well. I'm enjoying this game, it's very silly. A good amount of crits. Oh, I got a second absinthe, I see. Yeah. Good stream. Poison bolts. Bolt council approved. Is there a way that I can, is there like a keyboard shortcut to make sure that I don't accidentally move when I'm trying to, click on an object? Or is there a way to disable mouse movement? I want it so that when I click, it's only interacting with things rather than moving. Major mob on it. Sewer. Triple flail. Makes sense. What an ingredient. Now, is this game truly... Is it a true roguelike, or is it roguelite? Like, do these recipes persist, perhaps? The wizard sleeve. One-armed leather jacket. My Little Anvil Junior Smithing Kit. Magical badass jacket. Okay. I'm thinking about it. Okay, thank you for Googling it. I appreciate it. I'm not as prepared for AoE. Hope you have a terrible day. Should have some food. Let's take multiple turns to recover, that's right. I can hear that, yeah. Where moving is a turn, basically. Well, this game's super cool so far. I dig it so far. I'm doing decent on XP so far. I'm really surprised at just the number of events that can happen, and the amount of loot you can get really early in the game. I think it works. Plastic ring. Why do they make so many things? Okay, so I have 2 rings now. Plastic ring appears to do nothing, so it's probably for crafting. Lucky find. Mushroom. Yeah, right. I might try that next session, we'll see. Statue of Inconsequentia. Pray to Inconsequentia, the goddess of side quests. Your quest, if you choose to accept it. The monster is Jojar, the Mountain of Dukes, must be defeated, and the artifact of Masit, the Sufferer of Death, must be used on Mellow's Shrine. See if I can find those. Eat food to regain health. Lutefisk! Give you a quart of Lutefisk so that we have good feelings, yeah? It's Andrea's favorite character in any movie, I think. Wandering Oaken in Frozen. Who's gay, by the way? I didn't notice that until my 70th watch through of the movie. Yeah, come on, Lutefisk. Cruelly barbed plastic bolts. Yeah. The main thing with Necrodancer that's similar, I think, is the fact that turns progress when you move. So enemies only move when you move. Super hot. It's the most innovative shooter I've played in years. Hey. I've heard it's pretty awful. Trap sense. Also loot. Yeah, I'm struggling with the clicking sometimes here, or it makes me want to move. Lutefisk statue. Lutefisk for the Lutefisk god. You have tied 0 pieces of Lutefisk. I just ate it, actually, which was a mistake. That's fucking awful. Yeah. Apparently I needed it for a quest. That's funny. Delicious source of zinc. What a waste. I recovered 1 hit point from it, too. Well, now I know that that altar exists. It'll save my Lutefisk for the entire game. Hey, it's Inconsequentia. Magical artifact Krotwekra and the Charlatan Guacamole must be found and used on the Mellow Shrine. Okay. I don't have that artifact yet. No, I'll never eat Lutefisk ever again. Is that the right way to pronounce it? Lutefisk? Satanic displacement glyph. Okay. Oh, cool. An actual softball. I thought the game was joking earlier. Probably shouldn't have. Lockpicked. Infernal potion. How am I doing? Alright, I'm officially out of inventory space now. So, I gotta start dumping stuff. Hold on to this cheese. Definitely don't need all these bolts. Shop now would be amazing. Looks like there is a drop. Shift click in the inventory also auto drops. Thanks again for that tip. I found a Lutefisk shrine where I had to offer Lutefisk to the Lutefisk gods, but I had just used it. N-dimensional lathe, the standard tool for wizards who want to repair or modify magical devices. What is the correct value of N? Hey, it's a statue of Dredmor. Heroic Vandalism XP increase. This game is great. Potion of mana. Prince. Justice locked. Copper ring. It's conductive. It's better than the plastic ring, which does nothing and is probably for crafting. Okay. So I don't know why I have magic steel. I mean, I'll take it. It's great so far. Shatters into 1,000,000 pieces. That's what I get for eating Lutefisk. Drink. Your mind overflows with dark thoughts. Dire empowerment. Unnatural strength and necromantic energies. I like all those words. This game has a lot of cheeses in it. It's kind of funny. Alright, I need to be able to quickly decide what sucks in this game in terms of loot. Barbecue. Search the barbecue. You found some food in the barbecue. Okay. Is that a mini fridge too? It is a mini fridge. Potion of replenishment. Which is life and mana. Brass mechanisms. Molten ore. I didn't take Viking wizardry in this playthrough, no. Huh. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't. I can look at my skills, right? I took unarmed art, math magic, ley lines, perception, burglary, assassination, and archaeology. Oh, I can do that with the interdimensional portal? Can I pop in and back out easily? Oh, I can just drop stuff in here. Oh, thank you. Good tip, Bushos. Thank you. Can I put as much stuff here as I want? Or does it ever disappear? Yeah, thank you. Good looking out. That's easy enough, thanks. Yeah. Terrible. Omnipotent pork sword. Rough iron sword plus 3 cubes of flesh. Omnipotent pork sword. Okay, sounds good. A rock wand. Ingots for days. What's this guy's deal? Brax the demon. A villainous sales demon with a terrible checkered suit. I don't want to accidentally steal from him or accidentally try to attack him. Can I sell stuff to him, or does he only sell things? Can you not sell items? Is the pork omnipotent, or is the sword? That's a really good question. Flippy floppies. Okay. So I don't know how I would sell. I don't want to click on him lest I accidentally get myself killed. Oh, this guy's nasty. There was a radish. Let me try using the gold thing on him, maybe? Woof, that guy was nasty. Hey, it's the wizard sleeves. But wasn't that one of my quests? Mesite Sufferer of Deaths on the Mellow Shrine. Okay. Kick the door, but it resists your efforts. Unlucky, formerly living adventurer. Drop an item in front of him and gives him an offer. Okay. Try it here in a sec. Shoddy Dwarven IED. Jeez. Appreciate your Googling, Propagable, thank you. So dropping them is sufficient.
Your inventory is full.
Gotta hold all the artifacts because they might actually be worth something. Charlatan guacamole. Should use the traps at some point, that'd be nice. Oh, I've got a cooldown on how often I can use the pocket dimension, that's good to know. Oh yeah, that I could unlock. Belongs in a museum. That seems worthwhile going for eventually. The Mellow Shrine makes you want to like chill out and stuff. Alright, that was one of my quests. And use Masit the Sufferer of Deaths on the Mellow Shrine. Okay, so I think I have to equip it. Let's see how I do this. Quest complete. Quorum Coal, the Mother of Tonics. Mace class weapon. I have to use... I had another one here, or was it? Protwicra. It was a weird looking item. How about I didn't just sell it, or leave it back in my base? Wait, here it is. Oops. Try that again. Okay, I think I want that archaeology ability. I think I'll take that as my next skill up. More XP is always good. Now that I understand what artifacts are and how frequently I'm able to get them. Yeah, completely randomly generated. The names as like it must be solvable on that floor. That's my guess. Hey, 4 lockpicks, nice. The game does not care about that. That's kind of funny, actually. I should try using traps at some point. I love how cluttered the game world is, too. It's actually kind of cool. Food. Spoil pretty heavily before starting a side quest. It spawns the things you need to complete it once you take it. Ah! Diggle eggs. I feel like you want perception, just because traps seem like it would be really nasty if you keep walking on them by accident. Saltpeter. Black Pearl. Just full of softballs. Dash. I think that's strictly better. Well, I guess that gives me nimbleness. Maybe I want more than fire resist. Can I light the brazier? We need some kind of fire. Nope. Zombie. Remains one of your predecessors. Your life with the evil magical Lord Dredmor and have to kill more adventurers. Oh, it's peaceful, not attacking me. Okay. A Danish. Nice. I think it's to distinguish them from normal baseballs. Malachite, huh? Let me go sell some more of this junk here. Doesn't look like there's any penalty in this game for dorking around. Like walking around in circles, letting turns pass, as long as you're not actively being harassed by enemies. Seems fairly safe. I'm gonna just deposit most of this stuff, actually. Softballs have to be convenient for getting people's attention. Let's deposit all of our special artifacts for later. I don't realize I gotta get the belt, that's nice. Should try to fill all my slots. I should see what's in the shop. Any pants or boots? No. Okay. The shopkeeper is a Monkey Island reference. Oh yeah, I could see that. This game feels like it has a lot of Monkey Island feel to it. The vending machines in particular. That button, no. Razors ignites. Should I make zombie my friend? Oh shit, walk right into that. Handy wand. The thing longer. Wonder if the craft... Well, it doesn't seem like the crafting recipes are completely random. There seems to be some reason to it. Frigger the death of cabinets. Great. If I can eventually, just through random teleportation, or eventually land in the center there. Oh shit. That's bad. It could have gone really badly. Jeez. Yeah. Disposable ingot press. Some dusty smelter furnace. Doesn't look like it teleports me terribly far from where I'm starting, right? So it could happen. The chance of it happening is fairly low, though. I need to drink some alcohol, right? Oh, I deposited all of it. Alright, never mind. It's fine. It's funny, though. Probably get some other spells that will let me, like, pull an item that's far away over to me. See if I can get to that lockpick here. Definitely if I get to a shop that sells lockpicks, I need to buy 1 billion of them. Hey, and the shopkeeper. Good timing. Wow, this guy's got way more stuff, too. Sweet. Sell this traffic cone. Sell these wands. Not to be confused with the stony wand. Alright, what do we got here? Thick leather work gloves. Accuracy down, is that what that says? Maybe dodge reduction. Heroes never miss, but sometimes their attacks are dodged. Okay. Like, it's enemy dodge reduction instead of accuracy. That's funny. I didn't really grok it the first time I read it. That's basically the same thing, isn't it? Sword of glass. Copper ring, wooden shield. Iron mace. Actually, less here that's exciting than I thought there would be. Hey, pants though.
You need more mana.
Buy. Equip. Reeves. -1. What is that? Sneakiness? -1. Magic power. -1 speed. Plus armor. Doesn't seem worth it. Block chance on the gloves. This game is great. It's just extremely silly. Oh, there's a little map in the top, isn't there? So I'm pretty close to explored this place. Got a couple areas down in the bottom right corner I can scope before I go down the next floor. I'm guessing the difficulty goes up quite a bit when you transition floors, so it makes sense. Sell that stuff in a bit. Here. Oh, Lutefisk! Oh, thank God. A veritable trove of Lutefisk. Enough to last a man until his final days. Right. Have to find where that shrine was. Somewhere in like the top right, I want to say. Phantasmagoric's Forge of Shoggoths. Okay. Here, power cylinder, fire spout mine, potion. Bottom left, you think? Oh yeah, that's what that symbol is. You're right. Thank you. Haha, that's right. Forgot about the Satan warping. Close to a level up here, that's cool. Alright. Belongs in a museum. Then we'll start doing perception again. Events, actions besides crafting, don't ask. Okay. Yay. Oh wow, that's pretty significant. Ah, but it has a long cooldown. Okay. Gotcha. Thank God for Lutefisk. I got 9 of them. That is an excellent amount of Lutefisk. That's exactly how much I needed. I'm delighted. This game's pretty great. It's very funny. Like, it's kind of like not at all balanced, which I think is part of the fun. I think I may have selected a very strong starting build as well. I kind of just went with, let me get everything that's a passive effect. There are a lot of competing active effects. We're talking about that during Diablo. Feats of crafting. Place your equipment on the sacred anvil of Frog. Blessed be you, for Krong has added new powers to your artifact. What does that do? Stubbornness? Primary attribute of the monk, and enhances self-righteousness and the ability to ignore mean things other people say about you. It affects magical resistance and block chance. It's depleted as a testament to your poor crafting ability. Hey, it's another Lutefisk shrine. There's a lot of those. Got a tithe. Was it? Did a ton of it a second ago. Nine pieces of Lutefisk, okay. God, the statue's fucking creepy looking. It looks like it's like a Lovecraftian demon or something. Go ahead and teleport again, drop all this shit. Oh, I should, do this again. I can just stack these. I'm just gonna come straight back for him, right? Yes. That's a significant amount of XP. I dig it. Reservoir. Well, that seems bad. Don't die now, the build's going really well. Huh. Maybe it's just something spawns when I walk up to that. Nothing else special in that room. Tube of Feasts, huh? Hey, Dieter, how you doing?
Critical hits.
Ah, very good. How has Locke been in terms of keeping you guys up at night? Okay, I can use this again. I should try to do it now. Still can't open the Uber chest. Wait, now we can. Oh, it's a shield. I should look up. Or, Prop, if you don't mind continuing to Google for me. Sorry, it's hard for me to Google while I'm playing. Can an unarmed character use a shield? Or, better yet, use two shields? Dark Souls 2 style? I feel like it's correct to fully explore the floor before you descend. If we get to a second game, if I die, I definitely want to do the small rooms mod, I think. Lock.
Critical hits.
Oh, another handle. Sweet. Place your equipment on the anvil. Let's give it my headpiece is best piece, right? Extra block, it looks like? Yeah. Mostly block, what you deserve. Oh, that guy's nasty looking. Ely? Oh shit. Let's get the hell out of the room. Jesus Christ. I'm about to die. Things are going really well. Ah, congratulations, you have died. She spun like a revelation, killed by Ely on level 1. Ah, it was going so well, too. Alright, let's try it again. I used my last build again, I really liked it. I don't think I'd change anything. Try it as a guy this time, I guess. That was a very sudden death. I wonder if there's always a chance of running into something that's that dangerous, you know? So it was just luck that I got a pocket dimension. You don't always get that. It's infinite storage, basically. Seems kind of OP. Stealth? Visual sight radius. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. What's up, dude? Remember the shops here for later. Probably make short work of me if I try to rob him. I don't have that bonus this time. I had all that crazy extra magic damage last time. Still don't know where it came from, but it was pretty great. I had some like super lucky early buff. I do significantly less damage now without that buff. Congratulations, you have died. I forgot to do the reduced dungeon size. Whoops. Wait. Oh! There was a trap there that I didn't see. It was behind the other thing. Okay, let's try again. Keep trying it. Oh wait, let me set the small dungeon. No time to grind. I wonder if that means it just makes the floor smaller, or if it like gives you more loot overall, higher experience from enemies. I guess we'll see. Really curious how I got what I got last time. Secret recipes do not carry over across multiple dungeon runs. Okay. I don't think this game has any carryover. Early Lutefisk. You know this is going to be a good run now. Lutefisk in the first room. OP. Carryovers experience, okay. Poncho with no name. That's pretty cool. Big accuracy bonus, and you need to learn what all these symbols are. Dodge chance. Okay. I'm really curious why I had that spell cast on me the entire first level. I was wrecking shit. It was great. How happy he is. Let's take that belongs in museum first. Get extra XP as soon as possible. I'm gonna die here. Nope. Yeah, that's what I meant. My experience as a player, so it's not a. I think I'm gonna keep the big floors actually. The more things. It's a more traditional rogue game. It's not a roguelite. Die, you're really dead. And things are going really well on that first run until I walked into a room where I just got insta-jibbed. It was awful. Got all kinds of nice power-ups. Hard to go without. Whoops. It's the fish. A early forge. Go ahead and put the fedora in there. It was pretty good before. 2 necromantic. Huh. Oh, it adds necromantic damage to my melee attack. That might actually be kind of good. Plastic ring did nothing before. Guess I could enchant it. Probably do the shirt first, though. Krong is displeased by you. Encrusted your artifact with potent runes of cursing. Well, shit. That's not good. Supple leather gloves. I guess when you get good at this game, you can really move through the stage pretty fast. Radric Lutefisk Cube? What? It's like the Radric Cube in Diablo, that's great. Poor the Lutefisk got all his fisk to the loot. Place your inedible items into the cube and transform them into possibly even less edible Lutefisk. Shift Alt to do so automagically. Skull. What does skull mean? Oh, that's fucking delightful. I love it. I clearly have to do the Lutefisk playthrough with the Lutefisk cube. It's gonna be OP. Yeah, that extra necromantic damage is pretty awesome. That's the funniest thing in the game so far, I think. The whole Lutefisk thing. Shit, what was that? Easy target curse. Ah, must be difficult to remove curses. Okay, it wore off. That wasn't so bad. I thought it was going to be around much longer than that. Okay. Gotta find the Lutefisk Shrine. I gotta turn all my garbage into Lutefisk. It's gonna be great. Need that robe. If I had as much garbage as I had last mission, I can throw it all into that cube. Sounds amazing. I don't think I have any... I do have one. That's probably for a quest, I would guess? Eyeball Shrine, okay. So I can't turn into a museum until I get there. Do you have gloves now? 3 health, 1 block chance. That's worse. Alright. I think this is potentially winnable now. because I have Lost Wizard keys. Oh, thank God. Okay, I can get a portable pocket dimension pretty easily, it seems like. Once I finish that quest, I should be able to get rid of that item, though. How many lockpicks do I start with? Good number of them. Where did I get that necromantic damage from, anyway? Oh, it's on my hat. Okay. Pretty good effect. Brimstone, alchemy workbench. Heroic vandalism. I know there's always an enemy that can spawn in here that can like insta-jib me if I'm not careful. So many pirate training bridges. Hey, Shotman, what do you got? Spectacles? It's an artifact ring. How much money do I have? Where can I see how many... Oh, it's in the bottom left corner. How many Zorkmids I have. Okay. Well, I can't sell him anything this playthrough because I have to turn all of my garbage into Lutefisk. Without exception. Embossed Serpentine Plate Manual. Shelves. The little baddie has a butt. It's kind of disconcerting. There's an enemy in Earthbound called Little Baddie, and its face kind of reminds me of an enemy from Dragon Quest. Okay. I must have found a key for it last time without realizing it. I was able to open it at the very end of the level. Stop dodging. There you go. Triple flail. There's nothing I can... It belongs in a museum yet, right? I don't think so. This is strictly better. Let's take the Foppish Tunic instead. I'm enjoying this so far. It's pretty crazy. Very funny. I'm not sure if I need to find them or if I need to remember them. It's a good question. Like, I've seen the triple flail recipe before, but does that mean that I can just do it without having found it in the level? That's a good question. Whoops, I walked right into that. Go ahead and do the aged steak here. Almost time to throw stuff in the Lutefisk cube. Sweet. Do perceptions. Chalkstraw, beware the Diggles. They're not your friend in nature. Yeah, it's the same Haradric cube, but it just turns things into Lutefisk. It's really funny. Hey, it's the Eyeball Shrine. Okay, so my quest is use Satbajaf. If I can find it. I thought it was a weapon. There it is. So let's belong that into a museum. Yay. Still looking for the Lutefisk shrine. I guess it doesn't always spawn on every level. Special monster. It's worrisome. Oh, that was a bad decision. Oh, and I had the Lutefisk cube too. No, I'll never know. The Harbinger of Lobster. That could have been the run. Alright, maybe don't open those evil chests ever again. Sadness. Great sadness. I also had the really good necromantic damage on my hat. Whoops. Is it supposed to be Lutefisk? I've heard it as Lutefisk in movies. If it's supposed to just be loot, I'll remember that. It is Lutefisk? Okay. Just glad I've not been pronouncing it wrong the whole time. Cheesy omelet. It's worth a lot of healing. That's nice. Still unfairly excited by garbage loot, even though I don't have the magical thing that made me so happy last time. We had an early roll on that very first mission that gave me that spell that made me do a bunch of damage. It's already depowered. Anvil, that's a bummer. Anvil's gonna be the way that I win this. I need that extra damage. Mellow Shrine. What's my quest? Summon Lord Dredmor's 44th flank, the Mangler of Earthquake, by using Sapsha the Dance of Pride on the Mellow Shrine. Defeat them, I just did. Oh, I guess it didn't work. I don't know why it didn't give me progress. Bummer. It's lutefisk because it's a Swedish Norse Danish word and they pronounce it that way. English speakers pronounce the word more soft and round. Interesting. Start with that and then I'll take the... So I don't get a lot of artifacts at the very beginning. Killed by a Diggle. Weak. Violent Insured is what I start with. Next game for the 24-hour stream marathon, guys, is Blossom Tales, which is a heavily Link to the Past inspired game. Oh, there's the Lutefisk Shrine. Alright, we gotta find that cube this playthrough. The Dream Run. I could maybe not do unarmed training and actually try to go for a weapon. Maybe I'll change that about my build next time. Looks like it works pretty well if I have some of the other upgrades associated with it, but... Well, there's 9 Lutefisk for the shrine, but no Lutefisk cube. Ooh. Tie to 10 pieces. You never figured out why it's so enamored with it? What country are the creators from? What's their nationality? Teleport a twisted kink. Canadian developer? Interesting. Where... Excuse me. Oh, shit. Well, the dawning of Shibboleth. Okay. You can die fast at this game, holy crap. I think my very first run did not give me a good idea of what this game's actually like. Things went really well at the very beginning. I don't think I need tinkering either. Oh, I never took it, okay. Or a lay walker. Viking Wizardry starts me with that ability, I totally want that. Try daggers, I guess. Actually, no, let's not do that. I don't care as much for math magic. Try that. Try using the dude again. I gotta get a better dagger as soon as possible. Iron ring. Isn't total garbage. Yeah, right? I had a lot of good fortune with unarmed early on. Not having to think about it. Alright, well it's better when I have... I think I do want to take that from now on. The, Viking wizardry seems pretty good. Item. Gotta make sure I pay attention for the Lutefisk cube. Really want to see what happens. The Artful Dodger is actually doing me any value here. Let's see. 2 attacks, 1 dagger. You have a chance of sneaking in an extra attack with your dagger during combat that does extra sneaky damage, depending on how sneaky you are. I've read an article in the back of Adventurer Monthly about this. Now let's see if it works. Theoretically turns a dodge into a counterattack sometimes. Okay. Keep me from getting killed. Iron breastplate. Huh. Well, it's a bunch of stat penalties, though. Okay. Let me get some magic enhancement here would be really nice. Alright. Melee power. How hard are you with your weapons? Good. Guess I had the headband before in my very first run as well, which is making me do really well. Uber chest, can't open. Fisk Shrine, can't use. There's a trap there, I see. I hear the sounds of a cash register. Huh. Lost wizard keys. Looks like you're almost always going to get that on the first floor if you don't leave it too early, maybe? Makes sense. This would be a cool game to try to beat as well. Feels very doable despite being quite hard. I'm moving through it a lot faster now too, which is nice. Started with flippy floppies. It's the... I'm on a boat from Lonely Island. Got my flippy floppies. You at Kinko's straight flipping copies? Pretty smart, right? Potion of invisibility. See that being useful later. Field Spewer. I'm worried about this non-copyright Mind Flayer enemy. Chase an opponent, switching places with them while sneaking in an extra daggery attack. Quest complete. Sweet. I think I get a full heal from that too, which is nice. Oh wow. Using your third, fourth, and sometimes fifth eyes, you can nearly see the future. What is that stat? It gives you 99 of it? That's insane. Visual sight radius just maxes out? That's nuts. Right, I think we want to try that this time. This game's soundtrack is pretty dope too. This water's cold. Oh, you know, I think I got magic steel from drinking from a fountain. It was one of the first things that happened last session. Hyperborean power. I now always do ice damage. Ah, sweet. Okay. Things are looking up. Eye lasers are super satisfying. Cool. Eater of Births. Ugh. You spawn on a trap, you goof. That's pretty great. Ice, lightning, all kinds of damage. It's great. Clogs, gnarled club. Oh, I need a dagger. Magic dagger, please. Shiv's actually working out pretty well right now. But it's mostly because I have all these magical damage bonuses. Nice. Daggers. Shiny steel plates. Copy. Golemancer's cap. Naive foreigner. That's funny. What are those stats? Oh, those must be damage. That first one I don't recognize. Let me see if I can produce the Zork meds through sale. Do want to turn that in eventually. Just go ahead and equip it now because it's all upside, right? Traps actually sell for a decent amount of money. I'm impressed. Oh, that's resistance. I actually don't want that. Oh well. Now I know. That's how I had to find out. Naginata. See, and the stars tell you how rare something is, or how good it is. I guess both. $83,000 Zork mids. It'd be good to steal, but I'll probably die if I try that. What does haywire mean versus crit? Clearly it's different from critting. Easy target curse trap. Go ahead and take the warp. Oh, that's a convenient warp. That's exactly where I wanted to be. Don't have to walk anywhere near as far. Ooh, gold ring. 5 extra health, it looked like. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take it. This game's pretty fun. Has it ever gotten a sequel? Just this one. Another girdle. Sleeping enemies I tend to crit, which makes sense. $2011, different game in 2016, shut down soon after. That's a bummer. I'd like to see what they do with another pass on this basic idea. Silly, over the top, not really balanced. You can get an overpowered build really quickly, but the enemies can equally be randomly overpowered and like destroy you. Just being fair have to do with anything. Plastic ore. Alright, I've seen this room layout before. Probably afford to use a shield if I find one too. This monster is trying to kill you. Monolith. Monolith glares at you ominously. I wonder what I can do with that. Whoa, 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 why crossbow? Hold on. Hold on. Must have picked it up and was trying to attack it with it on accident. The monolith does nothing. Yeah. Lucky air fine. Might get me killed, but whatever. Nice, Kai Mom. Awesome. Sure, da. Damn, man. Skyrim's been out for a long time. It's easy to think of 2011 as recent, but 7 years is a long time. No worry, if you need to go, Kai Mom, don't worry at all. No pressure. I specifically selected the last few games to be easier to play. I'm tired. Yeah, I still feel like the 90s were 10 years ago, and that is increasingly less true. It hasn't been true for a very long time. Cool, sounds good. Come on. Be happy to have you, just don't want to create any... Ooh, President of Kings. So most of the random names are just kind of stupid. I like that one. President of Kings. Alright, let's equip that. Yeah. Rid of the shiv. So I should figure out what all those things mean. 2 raw damage. Slashing. +1 sagacity. Mana points and magic power. Ha, okay. That's fine. Right. Convenient warp once again. It's like Satan knows where I want to be and is helping me out. Good looking out, the devil. Crude knife. Ostentatious tunic. God, shield. A lot of garbage in here, huh? Harbinger of fishmongers.
Critical hit.
I don't have a lot to back this up. It could be total bullshit, but I feel like the 90s is the last sincere decade, at least for the United States. A lot of Western culture. You could make really ridiculous movies like Con Air, the completely straight face. And I'm not saying that sincerity is necessarily always a good thing, is that we always have to be ironic about everything now, like the era of irony. You can't, you know, make a movie about superheroes without commenting on how silly superheroes are. You have to let the audience, you have to wink at the audience. I think I can't really put my finger on the phenomenon I'm trying to describe. I'm using the word sincerity and ironic. It's probably not actually what I mean. But it's something that I feel like Japan still has. Japan can still be completely sincere about basically anything in their media. They don't feel like they have to wink at the audience and explain, it's okay, we know that it's crazy. Alright. Second sight. Oh, that's a spell. That's less exciting then.
Critical hit.
Oh, Japanese video games, pretty unabashedly goofy. Well, I've always thought that Japanese culture, in a lot of ways, it feels like Western 80s culture. Maybe early 90s as well. Probably a quest idol. Oh, we're at Time Dungeons of Dredmor. I really like this game, though. I would love to play more of it if anyone ever wants to throw it on either Subblock or the voting spreadsheet. That's been true of almost every game we played today. All right, I'm going to take a short break, and then the next game today is Blossom Tales, which is similar to Link to the Past.